Hello, and welcome to another episode of Universally, the podcast where we discuss some of the deepest questions of our reality, all based on science. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about why are we alive, what are we made of, and what is keeping us alive. Let's start with the basics. We are made of atoms. Atoms are the tiniest things that make our body. They're composed of two main parts: a nucleus, which is charged positively, and some electrons that are orbiting around, like little balls going really fast around the nucleus. Well, these electrons are negatively charged, so therefore are trapped by the nucleus and they don't escape. The real magic about chemistry happens when you mix different atoms together. When you do so, the outer part electrons, because they are farther apart, can interact with the electrons of other atoms. So if we have, for example, one atom here and we add another one there, the farther apart electrons would interact with each other. That's called chemistry, and it's what's all biology based on. Biology studies the interactions of different atoms with each other, the ones that make life matter. The most important, without a doubt, is carbon. Why? Because in its outer part it has four electrons that can bond really good and interact with other atoms that are so important to our biology: hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, phosphate, and sulfur. These are the basic components of life. Your body is basically a chain of reactions between these atoms and each other. We organize the elements that we have in the periodic table based on how big their nucleus is, how positively charged it is. In other words, how many protons, which is a part of the nucleus, each atom has. When we do so, we get different elements, and because the outer electrons behave differently, are a different number, some have one outer electron, others have two, three, four, and some are more squished together because the atom is smaller and others are more spread apart. They interact differently, and that's why they have different properties. Some are gases, some are metals, some are liquid at room temperature. Now, let's focus on how these interactions between atoms can build up to create higher things.